Hello everyone and welcome to part 6 of my Milwaukee Bucks MyGM on the Xbox One here on Klein92 TV, and I hope you guys really like that new intro. I was pretty attached to the old one, but it was pretty dated, so I got rid of it, got that new one, so you guys can tell me what you think about that one. And I want to say thank you to a specific user that taught me how to generate profit in this game mode, so I'll put their username up on the screen, and I just want to say thank you for teaching me how to succeed in MyGM. So you see, we simmed the very first 5 games of the season, and we start off 5-0. The next game will be up against the Miami Heat, and I'm pretty confident going into this game, and I'll see you guys down at the court. So we are facing the Miami Heat in this game, and we got so many stories going into this one. I think that the biggest one is Jabari Parker is facing the king LeBron James, which is a pretty big deal. The young gun up against the one and only star in the league, and you also have Norris Cole playing up against his old team, trying to prove his old team that they should not have traded him away. And this game is extremely important for this Milwaukee Bucks team. Not only is it going to show us how we're going to work out in the Eastern Conference, because we did start off the year 5-0, so this game is going to show us if we really are a top tender team like our record suggests. Can we beat teams that are as good as the Heat? Now, the second reason why this game is so important is because Jabari Parker is playing up against LeBron James. This game is going to show us how well Parker is going to be able to play up against top small forwards like Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, and Kevin Durant. So this is really important just to see how his rookie year is going to shape out. So if you guys saw, we started off the game hot. We had like an 8-point lead at the very beginning of the game, but then the Heat started to come back like they always do, and now we only have a 2-point lead. You guys may have also noticed that this Heat roster is nothing like it was in 2013. They lost Chris Bosh in free agency, and Bosh ended up going to the Los Angeles Lakers. They also acquired Elton Brand during free agency, and now Greg Oden is the starting center. So they have a little bit of a weird roster, and we traded them one of our draft picks. So their top rookie right now is Gary Harris at shooting guard. So enough about the background. It's time that we get into the gameplay of this video. Here's Norris Cole giving it to Rodney Hood and making that shot with a hand in his face. A crazy play right there by Rodney Hood, and he actually ended up being a lot better player than I thought he would be. His release is a little bit weird, but he has a good shot. So after that play, we have a lead of 10 points. Now it's 8. Ilyasova's driving off to the left side. He's going in the post. He gets double teamed, and Norris Cole is left wide open for 3. He makes that, and we have a 9-point lead on the Heat, but you know they're going to come back with alley-oops just like that one. So now it's a 9-point game. We're giving it to Carlos Sofino, who's off the bench, giving it to the rookie Adrian Payne. He's going to back down his defender and settle for a little hook shot. Adrian Payne is a lot better in this game than his rating suggests. The draft class that I downloaded wasn't as good as I thought it was, but it'll make do. There is Paul Gasol, the old guy, down low getting rebounds still. Now they're giving it to James. He's going to pass it off to Gary Harris, and Gary Harris, you know he's going to make that 3-pointer. Now, if you guys remembered last episode of this series, I traded away the 6th pick of the draft for the 13th pick and the Heat's first-round pick next year. I did that because I thought LeBron James was going to leave the Heat. Unfortunately, it didn't turn out that way, and he actually ended up staying with the Heat. He's on the fast break right here and slams it right on Jabari Parker, but he ended up staying with the Heat, so that means that that draft pick that we traded for isn't going to be as good as I thought it would be, and I kind of regret doing that now because Gary Harris is probably better than Rodney Hood, and as the season progresses, he's probably going to get a better overall rating throughout this entire series. So here we are with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Jabari Parker's going up against LeBron James. He's going to step back and make that free throw line jumper. We have a 5-point lead with 3 minutes and 45 seconds. They're inbounding the ball. No one is open. They're going to try to force a pass, and Ilyasova is going to steal it. He's going to run down. He's going to see a wide open Jabari Parker, and he's going to slam it right back. After that dunk by LeBron James, you knew Jabari Parker was going to try to get revenge. Here's Tony Douglas giving it to Greg Oden. Back to Douglas, and he gets that shot to go somehow. But you can see him right there at the bottom left corner of your screen. He's complaining after that play. Brandon Knight's just going to run right back down the court and get a dunk on the other end. A flat-out embarrassing play right there by Tony Douglas. And if you guys are wondering, Mario Chalmers Chalmers is actually injured, and that's why he's not playing in this game. Jabari Parker's right there, increasing our lead to 7. Now the Heat have the ball. They're going to pass it to Tony Douglas. He's going to get by JaVale McGee, and Ilyasova is going to block the ball out of bounds. Now Brandon Knight has it, giving it to Ilyasova. He's going to drive in, see a wide open Rodney Hood, and this is Hood's second three-pointer of the game, and we're only in the first half. Now with 8 seconds left, Douglas is going down. He hesitates, get past Brandon Knight, and makes that three-pointer. So instead of going into the second half with an 8-point lead, we go into it with a 5-point lead. Here's your halftime report. Jabari Parker has 10 points in the first half. He's the leading scorer, and Rodney Hood has 9. So the two rookies on our team are performing really well at this point. So here Dwayne Wade is at the start of the third quarter, going in and getting the dunk. And you know when Dwayne Wade gets a dunk, Vince Carter is going to try to come back and get an answer. Here's Paul Gasol with the pick. Dwayne Wade goes off it. Carter goes in and gets the dunk right back at Dwayne Wade. The score is 65-58 right now. LeBron has the ball. He's going to drive right, find Elton Brand right underneath the hoop, and he's going to get that layup to go. It is 65-60. Jabari Parker has the ball. He's going to pass it off to Vince Carter, who's going to drive past Dwayne Wade, go out to the left side, and is left wide open on the left wing, and the score is 67-60. And at this point in the game, both teams started trading baskets. The lead kept going from 7 points to 5 points, and Dwayne Wade is posterizing Larry Sanders on that play. Parker has the ball halfway through the third quarter. He's going to get the pick by Ilyasova, drive out to the left side, finds Ilyasova across the middle, and he will get that layup to go. A great connection right there between Parker and Ilyasova. And this is the point in the game where Parker started taking over. He started near the end of the third quarter, and he just kept going to the end of the game. He's going up against LeBron James right there. Now Brandon Knight has the ball. We're setting up a play for Vince Carter. He's rolling out to the left side. A great pick by JaVale McGee, and the paint is left wide open for Vince Carter. He gets that dunk down. Now we have a 6-point lead. Parker's down on the fast break. He's going to cross over Andrew Bynum, go across the middle, finds a wide open Larry Sanders, and Sanders slams it down. It's an 8-point game. Ilyasova's passing it out to Norris Cole with the hand in his face. Norris Cole makes that shot. Our lead is up to 10 points. Finally, we're breaking away. We're giving it to Parker in the post, and he's sizing up LeBron in the paint and making our lead 12 points. Now at the start of the fourth, Parker has the ball, a pick by Gasol. He's going to roll out to the left, go out to the right, to Gasol, out to Carter for the shot. I probably should have just passed it from Parker right to Carter on that play, but we ended up doing an extra pass, and that ended up working well. And you know in the fourth quarter, that's when LeBron is going to try to come up clutch. He's passing to his teammate there. Now we have a 6-point lead. Brandon Knight is giving it to Jabari Parker, and LeBron is falling asleep on D. Parker's driving in, and one thing I know a lot of you guys are going to say is that Parker should not be number 24 in this MyGM. He should be number 1 like he was in college. And look at Adrian Payne there spinning off the defender. But next episode, I'm going to try to change his number to see if I can make him number 1. So there is Parker being double teamed. He's going to give it to JaVale McGee. He gets by LeBron and dunks it down on Elton Brand. I'm going to show you guys the replay right here. Here's your Kia slam cam. He's going to go down low and just posterize the defender on that play. Probably the highlight of the entire game, and JaVale McGee is mad after that play. So things are looking pretty good for our team. We have an 11-point lead, and there's 2 minutes left in the game. Things are looking very good for our team, and Dwayne Wade is posterizing Larry Sanders again. That makes it just a 9-point game. Wade is celebrating after that dunk, and he's not paying attention. Vince Carter's wide open, and the paint's wide open. He's going to go down and slam it. We have an 11-point lead with a minute left. Now Jabari Parker has the ball. I'm going to try to give it to Sanders, but he accidentally passes it right to Dwayne Wade. The paint is wide open, and Vince Carter will miss the block. So that is 2 points for the Heat. We're going to try to inbound it to Brandon Knight, and Tony Douglas steals the ball. Larry Sanders gets called for goaltending, and that just makes it a 7-point lead. Now they're giving it to LeBron on the fast break. There's no one playing up on him. Larry Sanders is behind him. He pulls up for 3, and now it's a 4-point game with 20 seconds left. We make one of our free throws, so it's a 5-point game. A 3-pointer here is key. They're going to give it to Tony Douglas. Brandon Knight blocks it. He's off balance, and he has an open shot, and he misses that one. It's picked up by Parker. He gets fouled, and that will basically end the game. We will walk out of American Airlines Stadium with a win of 105-299. A great game by Jabari Parker. I was really impressed with the way he played, especially since I'm more used to playing with guys that have at least decent jump shots, and his jump shot is not too good. But I do feel like the acquisition of Rodney Hood worked out really well with Jabari Parker, because Jabari could drive and Rodney Hood could be the guy that makes all the shots outside. So here are all of your final game stats. Dwayne Wade is the leading scorer on the Heat, and I think the reason for that was because Vince Carter was playing defense on him, and Vince Carter's age just holds him down on defense, so he cannot play great defense on young guys like Dwayne Wade. And also Jabari Parker was the leading scorer on our team. At the very end of this episode, I'm going to try to re-sign Norris Cole. He does want to re-sign, so we're going to sign him to, I think, a $4 million contract, and I'm showing you guys our our projected profit, and we're projected to make $5.7 million this upcoming year, and we're definitely going to use that on the coaching staff. I'm going to simulate all the way up to December 11th. That way the next game we play will be up against the Chicago Bulls, and they actually lost Tom Thibodeau during the coach's free agency. And at the end of this episode, I'm showing you the standings. The Bulls are currently second in the league in the Eastern Conference, and we are the fourth best team in the Eastern Conference. So from going to not making the playoffs to the fourth best team, I know the Eastern Conference isn't that strong, but that's an improvement nonetheless. I hope you guys are excited for the next episode in this series. I hope you guys had a fun time watching. Be sure to have a great day. God bless you guys. Bye.